Hallo und willkommen zu Lonestar. Wir spielen The Secret of Monkey Island. Ja, wir gehen doch einfach nochmal zu der Voodoo Lady.
Hello? Guess no one's here.
Keiner da.
Guess I'll just be going now.
Lesen wir das mal.
There sure are a lot of spelling errors.
Was haben wir hier? Können wir irgendwas sehen?
10 o'clock.
Da haben wir noch eine Tür. Oh. Gehen wir erstmal dahinter. Lesen wir das mal.
Ring bell for service.
It never fails. I step away from the counter for 2 seconds and some idiot's already ringing that stupid bell. What do you want?
I'm looking for the Swordmaster of Mêlée Island.
The Swordmaster of Mêlée Island? Now, I don't know. See, nobody knows the whereabouts of her secret hideout. Nobody except me. I'd have to go and ask her if it's okay to show you the way. I guess I could hike all the way over there. Once. Be right back. And don't touch anything!
So, dann schauen wir uns doch mal um.
Digmaster, the only shovel for serious treasure hunting enthusiasts.
Die Schaufel kann man immer brauchen.
Davy Jones Lockers, the last word in theft, fire, and grog-resistant storage devices.
Ach, das war, glaube ich, eine Kombination.
Davy Jones Lockers, the last word in theft, fire, and grog-resistant storage devices.
Moment, das war... Geh mal auf Poll. Schauen wir uns das Schwert mal an.
Slashmaster, when you want a sword as sharp as your wit.
Ich glaube, wenn man nicht schnell genug weg ist, muss man alles zurückgeben.
Aha! Caught you, you little thief. Maybe you'd like to pay for those.
About this shovel.
Yeah, what about it?
Oh ja, wie viel kostet das denn?
How much is it?
Oh, another would-be treasure hunter, eh? That'll cost you 75 pieces of 8.
75 pieces of 8? I don't have that much.
Then you better go put it back.
Ja, schade.
Is there something here that maybe you can't afford?
About this sword.
Yeah, what about it?
I want it.
That's 100 pieces of 8.
Ganz schön
Take it or
teuer.
leave it.
I don't have enough money.
Figures. Now, how else do you want to waste my time?
I think I'd just like to browse.
Okay, but don't put your lips on anything. What do you want?
Na, wir wollen nur zu dem
I'm looking for
Swordmaster.
the Swordmaster of Mêlée Island.
Look, I told you she doesn't want to see you.
Maybe if you asked her again?
I guess I could hike all the way over there. Again. Be right back. And don't touch anything!
Laufen wir hinterher. Ups. Immer schön verfolgen. Wir dürfen aber nicht zu nah rangehen. Oh, ich muss hier aufpassen. Ich bleib hier immer am Rand hängen. Na, zieht sich ganz schön die Verfolgung.
I better just stay back here and eavesdrop.
Hello again, Carla.
I thought I told you to get lost.
Actually, I'm here on business. This kid come into my store, see?
Face it, you crusty old lech. You'd make any excuse just to come out here and bother me.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, cut it out. I'm sick of it. Take a hike and don't come out here again. Someone might follow you, and then I'd become another Mêlée Island tourist attraction.
Hey, it's your loss, baby.
Yeah, right. Now scram.
Und ich glaube, das ist das Haus, aus dem das Museum dann wird.
How dare you approach the Swordmaster without permission? Which I surely didn't give you.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. I've come to kill you.
Nothing like being honest. But as you have no sword, I doubt you're really serious.
Hahaha. Außerdem mit Kill You war ja ganz schön hart. Ja. Können wir nicht klopfen? Ich hoffe, ich muss mir den Weg nicht merken. Das war also nichts. Wir brauchen also erstmal ein Schwert. Swordmaster. Ja, gehen wir erstmal zurück. So. Die Scamba wollen wir nicht. So, sondern wir gehen mal dahin, wo wir das Geräusch gehört haben.
Hello? Anybody in here? Hello?
You know, bad things could happen to a person in a dark, deserted alley like this one. And at this time of night, nobody would be around to see it.
Yeah, and bad things happen to people who sneak upon other people from behind.
Did you hear something back in here too?
No? I'd better get your name.
Ja, so wie immer.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, and I'm a mighty pirate.
Listen, Peepwood.
Threepwood. Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, whatever your name is, listen. I'm the sheriff around here. Sheriff Fester Shinetop. Take it from me. This is a bad time to be visiting Mêlée Island. A very bad time. My advice to you is to find somewhere else to take your vacation. Somewhere safer.
Boy, I feel much better knowing there's an officer of the law around.
Aha. Hat uns auch überhaupt nicht bedroht.
Oh, a circus! I love a circus! Employees only.
Was haben wir hier noch? Plakat. Sonst ist, glaube ich, nichts da. Hier gibt es erstmal nichts. Wir hätten uns noch ein bisschen die Musik anhören können.
It's locked.
You gotta get me out of here! I'm a victim of society!
Not to mention halitosis. Ugh.
Hey, it's hard to keep my breath minty fresh when there's nothing to eat in here but rats.
Otis.
Looks nervous. Talk to Death Breath? No thanks. It's locked. It's locked.
Können wir hier irgendwas lesen? Nein. Nö, da haben wir sonst nichts. Also, hier geht's dann zu den Governor-Menschen. Deadly Piranha Poodles.
I don't think I can get past them.
Brauchen wir vorher noch ein
That doesn't seem to
Betäubungsmittel?
work. It's some sort of meat or meat-like substance. I'm not going near them.
So, kann ich das irgendwie denen
It's some
geben?
sort of meat or meat-like substance. That doesn't seem to work.
Kann ich das gar nicht benutzen? Open, look, push, close. Oh, das war ziemlich schnell. Dann brauchen wir wohl Neues. Zurück in die Stadt. Da haben wir überall die Türen offen gelassen. So. Nochmal zum Koch. Jetzt müssen wir leider wieder warten, bis der Koch rauskommt. Und wieder mitnehmen.
It's boiling hot.
Können wir da was
Someone
mitnehmen?
cooked a head cheese in this. I don't want to put that in.
Nein? Auch nicht. Ja, sonst gibt es hier anscheinend noch nichts. Ja, wir wissen, dass wir das Fleisch irgendwie mit Drogen versetzen müssen, aber ich weiß noch nicht, wo wir welche haben. Deswegen laufen wir doch erstmal alles ab, was wir ablaufen können. Wir können auch nochmal in die Voodoo-Laden schauen, vielleicht gibt es da was. Ich kann mich gar nicht mehr dran erinnern. Und man hat sich natürlich früher selber merken müssen, was man für Aufgaben hatte. Wenn man das hier so auf mehrere Tage verteilt, dann weiß man manchmal gar nicht mehr, was man eigentlich tun sollte. Da ist natürlich so Questbook ganz angenehm. Schauen wir mal auf die Clearing. Was es auf der Lichtung gibt. Ein Zirkus.
I think there's something going on in there.
I get in the cannon, but the gunpowder makes me sneeze.
Well, I can't do it. I hurt my hand taming the lions last week.
I hardly think that little scratch compares to my chronic allergy. You get in the cannon.
You don't have any allergies, you faker. You get in the cannon.
No, you get in the cannon.
No, you get in the cannon.
Slacker,
Loser.
ruffian,
Fop.
weasel,
Weevil.
miscreant.
Toady.
Can I borrow a trampoline?
Say there, son, how'd you like the chance
A once-in-a-lifetime chance.
to perform an amazing feat?
A death-defying feat.
Well, not so death-defying, really.
Dangerous feat.
No, not dangerous at all,
An easy feat.
but exciting,
With the amazing
adventurous, acrobatic,
and exceedingly well-known
fabulous, flying.
Peruccini brothers.
That's us.
My brother Alfredo.
And my brother Bill.
Sound good?
Good.
It's very simple, really.
See that cannon over there?
Ja.
All you have to do,
Is get in the cannon,
and we'll shoot you out of it.
across the room.
Quite safe, actually.
So, what do you say?
Ja, wieso nicht?
How much will you pay me?
How about 478 pieces of 8?
Okay, sounds good.
Have you got a helmet?
Klar haben wir einen Helm.
Of course I have a helmet. What sort of idiot do you take me for?
Well, let's have it.
We want to be sure.
That it's safe.
Wouldn't want you hurt.
No, siree.
Wir haben doch einen Helm.
Ah, that will work as a helmet.
Now we can do the trick.
Step right over here, son.
Now put on your helmet,
And get in the cannon.
and we'll take care of the rest.
Echo!
It works!
Oh, I'm so relieved.
Der Helm hat nicht viel gebracht, hm?
Hey,
Are you okay?
Ah! Wo ist mein Helm?
Where's my helmet?
he's all right.
Hooray! We are spared an embarrassing and financially debilitating lawsuit.
Here is your money, sir.
Just a recompense for aiding us.
The basic theory is fine.
We just need to change the aim a bit.
I'll try it next.
No, I'll do it next.
No, me.
No, me!
Slacker.
Loser!
Ruffian.
Fop!
Und so hat das früher ausgesehen. Look at 480 pieces of 8.
I have 480 pieces of 8.
Jetzt können wir uns was kaufen. Bloodthirsty Pirate. Rich.
Stop! You must pay a toll.
How much is the toll?
Well, what have you got?
Oh, wir wollen ihm eigentlich nichts geben.
Some semi-rancid meat?
I want something that'll attract attention, but have no real importance.
A rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle.
Don't be silly. You have 3 chances to give me what I want. Then I eat ya.
Tja. Da kommen wir also erstmal nicht weiter. Schauen wir mal zur Island. Ein Stinking Pirate.
Gaudy, but in a cheerful sort of way.
Hook Island.
It's just like the one on the other side. I can't pick that up. I think it could support my weight.
Na dann.
I think it could support my weight. I think it could support my weight. I can't move it.
Kannst du anscheinend auch nicht benutzen.
I think it could support my weight.
Geht's also auch nicht weiter.
Gaudy, but in a cheerful sort of way.
Ist das hier die Shore? Ja. Am besten schauen wir noch mal bei der Voodoo Lady vorbei, ob es da irgendwas gibt gegen Hunde. So. Okay. Reden wir noch mal mit dem.
Excuse me, but oh, it's only you again.
My cousin Sven sends his regards.
I see. Let's talk business. You want to buy a map to the legendary lost treasure of Mêlée Island? Only one in existence. Rare. Very rare. Only 100 pieces of 8.
Ja, nö, nicht wirklich.
No thanks. I don't have enough money.
Well then, buzz off, kid. It's bad for business.
Reden wir vielleicht noch mal mit denen. Oh,
I'll
können wir
just be
nicht.
running along now. No thanks. I'd rather not touch any of this creepy voodoo stuff.
Können wir die öffnen?
No thanks. I'd rather not touch any of this creepy voodoo stuff.
Können wir das Chicken nehmen?
Maybe no one will miss just this one thing.
Die Knochen vielleicht noch?
No thanks. I'd rather not touch any of this creepy voodoo stuff. No thanks. I'd rather not touch any of this creepy voodoo stuff. Hey! I'm back and I'm ready to know more about the future. Guess no one's here.
Also das hat uns wohl noch nichts gebracht.
A rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle. What possible use could that have?
Können wir bei der Leine benutzen. Dann gehen wir wieder zurück, fürchte ich. Hinten kommen wir noch nicht zurück auf den Hauptweg. Deswegen müssen wir hier lang. So. Endlich Es gibt leider keine Karte. Ach, da reden wir nochmal mit ihm.
Do you ever wonder if we're all just characters in a novel?
Yikes! Oh, you almost scared me to death. I thought you were a... Oh, never mind. What did you say your name was again?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. I came to Mêlée Island because I want to be a pirate.
Well, you picked the right place for it. Though perhaps the wrong time. Not to mention the wrong name. You have the silliest name I've heard in a long time.
Das hatten wir schon mal, dass er uns gesagt hat, wir hätten einen doofen Namen. Ach, was?
I'm over this way.
Huh? Oh,
Who are you?
I'm the lookout of Mêlée Island. I watch the ocean for approaching storms and ships and report them directly to the governor. She doesn't like unexpected visitors, especially not now.
Ich finde es immer lustig, dass sie bei dem Mêlée Island immer das Trademark und sowas oben dran schreiben.
Why is the governor worried about unexpected visitors?
Actually, it's the expected visitors we're worried about. One pirate captain in particular.
LeChuck.
A dead one, but that doesn't make him any less dangerous.
How did you get to be the lookout when you're obviously blind as a bat?
Watch your tongue. I was handpicked by Sheriff Shinetop.
I'll just be off to seek my fortune now.
Good luck.
Gut, haben wir also mit dem nochmal geredet. Wir können uns also als nächstes auf den Weg machen zu dem Seil und auf die andere Seite zu kommen. Das machen wir aber nicht mehr heute. Machen wir an dieser Stelle lieber erstmal ein kleines Päuschen. Und ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Und wir sehen uns das nächste Mal.